Hi Aries, this is your April 10th through April 16th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week. We have the Four of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Ace of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And we also have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Sagittarius on the table. This is one interesting reading. Aries, you're definitely moving forward with this King of Swords, right? The second card that came out. So the King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, they are embracing the energy of the King of Swords, somebody who is very straightforward, very decisive, very intelligent as well, okay? But to the left from the King of Swords, we have the Four of Cups, okay? And the Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. So for some of you, perhaps 2 times or 3 times is the charm with this King of Swords. Perhaps they tried to get the show on the road with you in the past, but you didn't want to for whatever reason. Perhaps they didn't try enough. And now that they're coming in with that Ace of Cups, clarifying the King of Swords, perhaps now it will resonate with you. But perhaps you are rejecting somebody else. You could be dealing with 2 people. Right, and you're saying no to one of them, and you're saying yes to this King of Swords. For some of you, it could be even deeper than what I was just talking about. Perhaps you are no longer giving chances to people who are wishy-washy, people who don't know what they want, people who would say things like, oh, let's just play it by ear and see what happens. You're making better life choices, right? So perhaps at some point you finally stopped giving chances to people who are not up to your standard, right? And the universe heard you. The universe heard you loud and clear, and here comes this King of Swords, who is the right person for you, right? So the Four of Cups is clarified by the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, again, you could be moving from one person to another, right? Saying no to one of the people and moving forward with this King of Swords. Or once they are coming through with once they've made up once they've realized what you mean to them, and now that they're coming in with that Ace of Cups, now you're deciding to move forward with them, right? Or with that Six of Swords, again, you're no longer saying, you're no longer giving green lights to wishy-washy people, right? We have the World on the bottom of the deck. The World is my happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and a new happy chapter of your life is about to begin, right? We also have the Wheel of Fortune, the first card in the potential outcome. That is also a new beginning card, but we'll get to it in just a second. So yes, the King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Cups, genuine, authentic love. In case you were wondering how they feel, that's it right there. That's the answer. Genuine love with an Ace of Cups. The Ten of Cups, the next card over, is a card of a commitment to marriage. That card is often referred to as the happily ever after card. It's the best card when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. It's a family card. You see there is 2 adults and also a couple of kids jumping around. Yeah, a family. And those cards, those 5 cards with the World card on the bottom of the deck, that actually tells the whole story. Aries, I really love it when cards are just very straight to the point. That's exactly how I love it. I know most Aries people also love it when people get straight to the point. But I just kept going with the potential outcome just in case. To see if there's any obstacles or anything like that. Anything else you need to know. So we got the Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. What you need to know is, yes, this person is a golden opportunity. This person is the real deal. They'll make you happy, right? The Wheel of Fortune is a new cycle starting, similar to the World card. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card. Things are going to turn around for you because the Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Three of Cups in the middle is a card of a celebration. It's a card of a union, a very happy union. This is when people celebrate something called life. and something called love for each other, right? And the Ace of Pentacles right next to the deck is the second ace, so essentially you got two aces. That's awesome. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. There is a pathway in the right bottom corner of that Ace of Pentacles. I know it's partially blocked, but it's there. It's the pathway to new life, and hence the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. This is definitely a new era of your life, a new more than just a chapter. Aries, right? The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to start a family, ready to get serious. And that's exactly what's happening here. I don't think it's going to take you too long before the two of you are already in the commitment. All right? I'm not even going to bother with an extended for you, Aries. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Aries, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords clarified by the Emperor, and we also have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So you will have some kind of information come your way, or a message that will, once you've read it, once you've received it and reviewed it, it will give you a green light to move forward or to start something, or it will give you clarity. Right, so the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I think this is a card of a message in this case. It could also be a card of you doing some kind of a research, perhaps submitting some kind of an inquiry on something. And here comes the answer, right? The Eight of Wands, the first card that came out, is also a message. Back and forth communication, as a matter of fact. Right, and the Nine of Cups, the next card over, is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So whatever this message is about, whatever this information is about, it will make you happy. You'll be satisfied with the answer. And with that Ace of Swords clarified by the Emperor, now you can move forward. The Emperor is your major arcana card, Aries. I think that's you. And the Ace of Swords is the Ace of Clarity. The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning. Okay, so whatever this is, in regards to, I think now you can proceed, now you can move forward or start something. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by Temperance. We have the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups clarified by the Five of Wands, and we have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Sagittarius and Scorpio. The answer is no. Even though they're coming back with a very serious offer, the answer is still going to be no. You just don't want to go back there. Nope. The Knight of... Well, let's review this real quick. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the first card that came out. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, coming back. But at the same time, the Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, the most grounded knight. So yes, let's be fair to this person, right? Temperance clarifying, it could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but perhaps Temperance is them wanting to heal this with you, wanting to get back together with you, reconcile, rekindle, and all that good stuff. The rest of the spread is bad for them, because you're not taking them back. The Ten of Swords, the next card that came out, this is a card of an abrupt ending, right? Perhaps this is what happened to you between the two of you in the past, and you just don't want to go back there. Or this is simply you shutting them down, right? Not wanting to deal with this person. And then we have the Five of Cups clarified by the Five of Wands. It could be them missing you or regretting you, regretting not having you in their life, or regretting ending this. Or it could be them, the way they're going to be feeling after you shut them down. You know, you're going to be feeling sad, right? But I think you already flipped this page. Yeah, the Tower on the bottom of the deck could have been a Scorpio you're dealing with. But the Tower is a card of, when things fall apart in this particular case. So things fell apart in the past and you just don't want to go through it again, because you've learned your lesson when it comes to this particular individual, and you already had enough of it. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries. This week we have Judgment. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands clarified by the Four of Pentacles, and we also have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. So here's the deal. The Judgment card, the first card that came out, in like 80% of the time, Judgment is about somebody or something coming back from the past. So for most of you, you'll be hearing from somebody you already dealt with in the past. But judgment could also be a card of somebody making a judgment call. So perhaps you've been applying for jobs or you went through interviews, and if this is a new job situation, then they're going to make a judgment call and give you the job. Okay, you do have something coming your way either way, right? The Eight of Pentacles right next to Judgment is a card of work, business, and finances. The Ace of Wands sitting right next to it is a new beginning. It could be a new project, a new contract, a new job, what have you. So it could be somebody who got inspired by something and they thought of you, that you could perhaps help them out with that. The Fourth Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Wands. I think you'll take it. The Fourth Pentacles in this case, this is somebody who is holding on to something, right? It's not somebody who is not opening up. In this case, I believe the Fourth Pentacles is somebody who is collecting, or they believe they will collect a lot of money in the future. As a matter of fact, I usually call the Four of Pentacles a savings account card when it comes to work, business, and finances. That means money coming in, okay? Enough for you to set aside for a rainy day. And the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, when it comes to work, business, and finances, this is my card of something formal, something official, something that will require paperwork, signatures, handshakes. So yeah, it's the real deal. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aries, this week. We have Justice, the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands, clarified by the Fool, and we have the World on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra, or perhaps even another Aries. We have 4 major arcana cards on the table, Aries, and 1 minor arcana card. Right, so this is something major. What I see happening here is something that was taking a toll on you, something that was tough, hard, something that was a burden for you. It's coming to an end, and that's what you're not expecting. Okay, yeah, Justice, the first card I come out. It could be literally the judicial system, or it could be a financial institution, or it could be your HR department at work, or it could be management, right? So somebody with the Justice, somebody who's like an authority, they're gonna do something for you, and they will let you know that something that was taking a toll of you coming to an end. The High Priestess right next to Justice could be a Pisces you're dealing with, but the High Priestess is a card of something unknown to us. It's also a card of intuition, but in this case, I think this is what you're not see coming, hence the name of the spread, right? And the Ten of Wands is that burden, right? The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden, something that takes a toll on us. It could be like a card of additional responsibilities, or something you had to do, something you were obligated to do, right? And the Fool card clarifying the Ten of Wands is a card of liberation, right? So you no longer have to do this. The Fool is also one of your major arcana cards. Aries, right? The World on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right is a card of an ending, but this is my happy end card. Again, that's what you're not expecting. Something that was tough on you is coming to an end, and you no longer have to do it. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.